No? No. Love it. Roll this. Oh, it's a body. Play another creature. Overextend. Do it.
Show me how powerful your deck is. I'm sure you have one more creature in there, no?
Rude. Alright, it's ill-timed. Alright. I should just discard double Atraxa maybe, but let's do this. I'm at 5, but if I untap with Cornucopia into Helix, oh... Is that Xaxes? You put me to 1. Okay, I'm not dead. Not dead, baby. Not dead yet. And I've got Helix into... Binding? Oh, this is gonna be great. I should kill... let me think. I need to get as much life as possible. So let's go... Wait. Let's go Helix now. Yeah. Gain 5. And then pass with Binding Up. They top deck. Wow, good draw. Okay. They say nice. Thanks. Yeah, Cornucopia is a hell of a drug. If I draw an untapped land, we get to gain 4 and slam Atraxa. No such luck. That's okay, though. I make my own luck. Okay, so exile a non-land card, put the rest in my hand. So I'm going to exile this. And then I do that. Nice. Make the land drop. Pass. Binding again for the Phoenix chick here. This is a sorcery? Man, I thought that was an instant for some reason. I was playing it on my turn just because I need to, you know, find some stuff, trigger Ancient Cornucopia. But man, if that was an instant, then maybe that would be actually standard playable. Yes. I am going to do this. Thanks. My opponent thinks my deck is great. Nice. Gain 4. Nice. They're going to scoop. They're not going to play the next game. Watch. I bet you. Frillback's good here. Obviously, Temp Lockdown and Sunfall. I think even Kutzil's Flanker is good here, just as a body plus gain life scry. And Trophy, sure. Because the lands don't matter for them, whereas it does matter for us. Make Your Own Luck comes out. Tidebinders, kind of whatever. Pillage, I probably don't need. And Niv Mizzet, I can probably cut 1. Niv Mizzet is pretty sweet, though. It doesn't let them... they can't kill it, right? Alright, let's try this. BS Hammer, how you doing, buddy? Relatively playable, yeah. As is. Binding? Wait, what's playable? Sorry? Oh, the Niv Mizzet? Yeah, like, I think it is playable, absolutely. I think this deck is a fantastic rogue choice. Like, it's a solid core. You know that domain core is solid. And then the Niv Mizzet thing, Niv Mizzet actually ends up playing out very nicely here. That protection from monocolored is so effing annoying to play against that, yeah, like, I think a lot of opponents just go, what the shit? You know, you have 2 Ancient Cornucopias. You play Niv Mizzet and gain 10 life? Like, that doesn't feel like that should be allowed. Like, if you're, like, an aggro player, like, that can't be... That's cheating. So, Niv Mizzet, yeah, you might be right. Maybe it is, maybe it is standard playable. I don't know, but, it is a little awkward in that, you know, it doesn't ETB and do anything. Like, there are spells that are... Well, I don't know. I guess there are not that many spells that are dual-colored that hit this, but... Yeah, big old scoundrel. Yikes. Okay, well, we bind this. We pass. They know we have binding. There's really no point in holding this, actually. But it does keep them from casting, like, a squee here or something, right? Okay. This does mean that we take a damage. That's fine. Good play, bud. Alright. Oh, he's a big baby. He wants to go for a walk. Let's jam... Jam Sparas here. Passing with Helix up. Helix is just like being able to play 4 Lightning Helix in your deck means I should never lose to these decks, right? Boros aggro, Mono Red, Gruul aggro, like all that stuff. Bant Toxic is still an issue, but these other decks don't feel like they have a chance at all. 4 Lightning Helix, 4 Ancient Cornucopia, that's almost certainly just too much here. Yep. Okay, let's hit this now. Nice. Lock it down, take care of both those Kumanos. And neither of them go to the graveyard, which means Squee is not coming back. They can obviously hit me with their Foundry, that's totally fine. Next turn I'm going to kill it. Unless I draw an untapped land, then I'm going to slam Niv Mizzet. Yep. I'm at 9. Ooh, not bad. Okay. Let's see what they're doing. All right, make your own luck. Yeah. Sorry, I missed your messages earlier. I saw something you said there and then I ran away. What a good boy. Yeah. Kellen from NCAM. Yeah. The Vigilance Raptor artifacts. Yeah. But no. But we're the reason we were discussing it because it's a gold colored card. We're trying to play cards that are exactly 2 colors to go off with this. They have to be instants and sorceries though. But the spell side of Kellen is not dual colored, so it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Assassin's Trophy. Yeah. Explosive Mountain. Yeah. Relatively playable. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Make your own luck. Yep, absolutely. Life gain is cheating. Life gain is cheating. It's not fair. Okay, let's hit that creature land. Squee getting closer and closer to materializing on the board here, but that's okay. Oh no. Oh no, they're in trouble now. Here comes Niv. You're up. Now all these Lightning Helixes get recast out of my graveyard. They're dead. And there's nothing in a monocolored deck that can even interact with this card, so... Hexproof for the win! Hexproof. Worst mechanic ever made. We want to make the game more interactive, they said. Then they printed Hexproof. We're 3-0. I played against Boros, and Mono Red. I swear this isn't rigged. I'm not cherry-picking this. I'm just playing 5 random matches in a row with this deck that has 4 Lightning Helix in it. But God, if everybody's playing aggro on the ladder, play this deck in the events and farm some gems. I don't know what to tell you. I will see you in the next round. Okay, that's for the YouTube. The Night thing. Sorry, let me catch up with you guys. So what are we talking about here? A version of this deck go 9, 5, and 1 or 8, 5, and 1 RC Dallas. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Knight Errant. They talked about it. Oh, I didn't read the announcement. I just assumed they weren't going to ban anything, so I didn't even bother reading. They talked about Knight Errant in Standard? BS Hammer? What do they say about it, Revlet? Spell side is dual colored, but a creature. Yeah. It's green-blue, but in the graveyard, it's not green-blue. That's the problem. You can't flash it back with Niv Mizzet. Watsy played Boros. So, yeah, exactly. They considered banning Knight Errant? Wow. Okay. No. Why? Yeah, that's... Boros, it's not like Boros is even a huge part of the standard metagame. It's like 8%, 9%. And right before rotation... I mean, yeah, none of that makes any sense, but they would be banning it for the next set. So what they're actually saying there, and that's why it doesn't make sense right now, they're actually saying the sets that we have coming out, Knight Errant's going to be really good. It might be too good. I think that's what they're actually saying there. It was like when they banned Meathook Massacre and everybody went, what? You're banning Meathook now? Like, what? And it was like, yeah, because then the next set came out and it had Oni Cult Anvil and a bunch of other shit that was like, it would have been insane, right? Or not Oni Cult. It was, or was it? Yeah. When did they ban Meathook? Was it before Neo? I just remember Brothers War. I think it was right before Brothers War. And there was like, you know, a bunch of the cheap artifacts and everything. They were just like, this is going to be too good. They pre-banned Meathook basically because they knew what was coming out of the next set. I think that's probably what they were like. If they talk about banning Knight Errant, it might be because there's some real, like, think about it. Bloomburrow, if they're all small creatures, if it's all really small casting cost, low to the ground stuff, then maybe there's too many powerful things. And they were like, Knight Errant's going to be too good. I don't know. I'm just, maybe I'm totally wrong, but that makes sense to me. I don't know. It could be that, but. What did I come in here to do? Oh, yeah. This. That's better. Okay. Here we go. Fix that box art. Atraxa 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's still too good for standard, but welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. We are 3-0 with this Niv to Life deck. All right, I play first. Yeesh. This is a mulligan. Okay, I can keep. Village is pretty great. These two cards might not both be necessary. Like, one of them is... Like, I almost want to put Lightning Helix on the bottom. I think Ill-Time's more important, and with the life gain from Migration, even for fighting an early game deck, I'm not going to fall that far behind on life. Only if I'm playing against a toxic deck will this be... Maybe I should just put Pillage on the bottom. Okay. Pillage just finds the best card for that point in the game, but it is not a card that does anything, right? You're paying 2 mana to cycle it, basically. Like, that's, you're not doing anything with your turn that turn, which is a little bit weird. But, I don't know. I think I'm fine. Mid-range. Oh, it's Boros again. Okay. Hey, if you want to keep sending Boros my way, I'll keep gaining 10 life at a time when I cast my 5/5s. So, I think okay, I Scoop in the chat is just preening right now, just like, my deck's amazing. Did he mention that I made this deck? And everybody's like, yes, we know. But he's like, it looks amazing. Look, he's 3-0. I'm a fucking genius. I love it. You are a genius, okay, I Scoop. I played your decks before. I really enjoyed the Breach reenact deck. But I literally said when I was looking at the list, it looks really good against aggro, but I wonder how it does against control. I played against Boros, and Mono Red in this 5-match set. So it's looking real good. It's looking great. But I still want to know how good it is against the slow decks, you know? Okay, so we get our red here. All right. I like Pillage Tapped Land. I think that's probably the play here. Let's do that. Or Tap Land Pillage, you know what I mean. And then I have double white. That's interesting, actually. Should I take a Pillage here or make your own? I have Make Your Own Lucky in hand. I think I'm going to take another Pillage, or is it a land? I'm going to draw 2 cards off Ill-Timed. I'm going to take Pillage. Ill-Timed's going to sweep, and we're going to be just fine. Okay. Playing all the colors. It is fun to play a bunch of gold cards, and just cards that are not the same cards I've been playing for the last 3 years. Feels fun. Kasowski, how you doing? What do you do versus control? That's what I'm running. That's what I'm wondering, and running a cavern is an idea. I was going to say, maybe we should have a cavern or 2 in this deck. The only creatures are Niv-Miz and Atraxa, and they don't overlap in terms of type, right? We've got Dragon... Is it a Dragon Wizard? I don't even know what creature type Niv... I've got to look next time. But, the Dragon Wizard... Yeah, like, I think resolving Niv is so important. As long as I force him through... a lot of decks can interact with that card. Hexproof from mono-colored. There's nobody's playing Assassin's Trophy, and every other removal spell can't touch it. Wandering Emperor can't exile it. Like, it's just straight up not it might as well just have Hexproof full time, right? Oof. So let's blow it all up. Oh, right before your big finish, dude. Oh no. We call that magic blue balls. Here we go. I think I can ditch a herd, right? And I'm going to keep on tapped land so I can make my own luck next turn. Let's do that. Skadoosh. Good night, sweet prince. Shh, 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 shh. Only dreams now. So they're gonna play. They're gonna have to rebuild here, so we're not gonna see the recruiter. And there it is. And that is a decent board. Okay, they still got recruiter. I think I'm gonna go Cornucopia into Lightning Helix here. Let's pass. Is it a recruiter? Okay. So I could kill this other frontliner. Yeah, I think I will. So this resolves. Let's let them... Oh, they already played their land. It doesn't matter, right? I think I'm actually going to kill this and gain some life. So I'm at 27 here, so big hit, but I can take it. I take it like a champ. What?
Is that all you've got?
That's what this deck is doing all the time. Let's look at even more lands, or more cards, actually. Say this is a land. Maybe we find another explosion here? Yeah, and gain 2 life. Why not? Oh, hi. Boop. Alright, can toss one of these, and... Actually, they just lose to Herd Migration, right? Yeah. Done. Okie dokie. That should do her. Yep. I'm at 17. I take it. Ooh. Got me. Throwing it away just for 1 damage is kind of weird. You just probably should leave that in your graveyard. But maybe they have a... Oh, they can... No, but they can't cast the Gleeful Demolition now. Okay, not bad draw. Yeah. But I've got this. I'll save the Boseiju in case they have like a War Leader's Call or something here, but they're not going to beat this. Yep. Nice draw, though. Nice draw. Okay. Okay, shut it down. Shut it down, Guan. Alright, let's keep murdering these aggro decks. It's gonna be Temp Lockdown. Why do I even have other cards in my sideboard? I don't know. Sunfall comes in. Troph. Maybe Frillback? I don't want to cut everything here. The Make Your Own Lux can take a hike. Pillage the Bog's a little clunky. Tidebinder. Tidebinder still looks good against Imidane's Recruiter and Knight Errant and stuff, so maybe I should even bring in another one. Pillage the Bog is pretty important here, I think, though. I'll cut a Niv-Miz. I'm gonna keep this Pillage in, actually. Let's do it like that. Alright, Holo Prince, how you doing? Arena's heavy on the aggro decks. Yeah, this is a great metagame call. Yeah, I think if you are expecting a lot of aggro, this deck smashes aggro. Now, again, the only caveat there is it can't be poison-based aggro. So Toxic is not a deck that you smash. Actually, I would love to play against Toxic and see how that matchup plays out. But hey, thank you for the follow, Appa Jam.
Appa Jam, you are a golden legend. Thank you for the follow.
Okay, this is a good-looking hand against aggro. Keeps. Playing for keeps. Playing for pink slips. Remember back in... I did play Magic back in the day when there was Anti. The people that first taught me how to play the game, my neighbor and his buddy, played for Anti all the time. And their cards just kind of kept going back and forth and stuff. That is incredible when you think about it. If only that, you know, game kind of type of idea would have actually persisted and worked. But it ended up just being so feel-bad. But it would be really cool, like your decks, your collection would constantly evolve by, you know, based on the cards you won and lost and stuff. It's kind of a neat way to approach it, but obviously, at large scale, it doesn't work. Yikes. Nice opening here from my opponent, god damn. Okay, let me think about it. I don't have a ley line, so am I dead? If they have an untapped land, they go Imidanes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... 15. I'm not dead, right? 18, I go to 2. But then I Temp Lockdown and they kill me with Knight Errant. Okay, well, I have to hope they don't have an untapped land here, I guess. Boros with the nut draw. That's it. Nice. Yeah, that's why it's one of the best decks in Standard. I lose. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. They can steal games from you. Even a deck like this that gains so much life. I mean, they are on the play that game, and they had the nut draw. That's it. If I needed a ley line. If I had a ley line, I would have survived. Because I could have gone ley line that turn, take out the Knight Errant, survive at 7 life, kill everything, take 3 from the Imidane's Recruiter, go to 4, untap again, start Lightning Helix and building back up. But the fact that I didn't have a ley line, and they had the nut draw, and they were on the play meant that was too much. I just literally could not stop them from killing me. Nice. Okay. And it was a good hand too, but just now we're on the play, it's a big difference, right? So we'll see. I've got Lightning Helix into hopefully draw a 3rd land by turn 3. I've got 2 draws to find a 3rd land, and if I can hit that, then I'm in business, because even if it's not a white source, it'll let me Cornucopia, which makes white, and then I can lock down, and we're off to the races. They're going to have to try and stop us before we gain a ton of life. Bergington, how you doing? Holoprince, sorry, let me catch up. Am I going to pick up any of the Assassin's Creed Zard? No, no. Olivia Opulent, ooh, nice, dude. Did really well the last couple of weeks. Nice, with Red Egg wins. In real life or on Arena? Oh, I see, I see. Nice, good for you, dude. Hey, that's awesome. That sounds good. I'm not getting any of the cards from the new set. I know they're legal in Modern, which is crazy. I did not. I don't know. Maybe I read it somewhere, but I totally forgot that set is legal in Modern, the Assassin's Creed set. So we're gonna have Modern Horizons 3 come out, and then Assassin's 3 come out right after each other. Both of them directly into Modern. Strange. But a lot of the cards don't look like they are Modern playable. I don't know. I haven't even seen them. I'm just going by what other people told me. Favretto was talking about this yesterday on the podcast. By the way, check the Magic Jank podcast. We just recorded a new episode all about, yeah, the Horizons 3 and Assassin's Creed coming out. Wish I came early in contact with Magic. Sadly, it was never big here in Germany. Well, yeah, Apajam, it was, but it was like you had to already be somebody who went to like comic book stores and you know, those kind of things back in the 90s, which, you know, it was a totally different time back then for that stuff, right? Should I Helix now? I really should. I should Helix this now. Okay, they're stuck on 1 land. No! No! Oh, God. Oh, boy. They drew their 2nd land. No! Okay, this is fine if we draw an untapped white source. Untapped white source. Oh, that's really bad. Shit. Oh, God. Come on. Well, we lose to variance. Again, I still feel like what I said about this deck stands. It smashes aggro, but have to get pretty unlucky, or the opponent has to get lucky, like last game, being on the play with the nut draw and we don't have a ley line. But now, yeah, we missed this many land drops. I'm, 50% to draw lands here, and I didn't hit a single one. More than 50, because again, Herd Migration would do it too. Any of the Herd Migrations. I think it's too late now, though. Yeah. They're going to convoke out another Knight Errant, maybe? If I draw an untapped white source right now, there's a chance. Yeah, they're going to convoke another Knight Errant. Okay. They hit us for 4, so we can leave them with just 2 Knight Errants, which is 8 power, but I can still win if I draw running lands here. Brutal. Just brutal. Okay, well, we get very unlucky here, and that's how Magic goes. Even the best player in the world, the best deck in the world can lose. I hope to beat LSV one day by having him mulligan to 4 and get mana screwed. And then I'll tell everybody I've beaten LSV. It'll be great. I won't tell them the details, of course. I'll just say I beat Hall of Fame pros. No big deal. See, Neo's heard it all before, so he's just fast asleep. He doesn't give a shit. Yep. We are gonna lose this one. Too late. Okay. I will see you in the next round. I beat Reed. Yeah, that felt absolutely fantastic. I mean, not, you know, he's just like, dude, like, I can't imagine if I was him and I was watching my stream right now and hearing this guy go like, I'm so happy I beat Reed. It'd be like, ugh, so lame. You know, he's just another player. He can lose and win just like everybody else. However, I cannot deny that it did feel somewhat special. You know, it was the final game of that draft, and he was our final opponent. I was 6-1, and it was for the 7 wins in draft in Modern Horizons Early Access, and it was him. And that was like, wow, sweet. You know, it was a crazy game too. It was a really good game. It's on my YouTube channel if you guys want to go check that out. It's one of the Early Access MH3 events. It's got a picture of Emrakul on it on the thumbnail. Okay, let's jam one more with this. Let's get the bets up for this one. Will we win this match? I bet yes. 10K. 8-ball, we gonna win? Okay, take it easy. Take it easy, buddy. But I did beat Reed, and it felt good, but it's weird. Like, he's just another player. I don't know. I was joking about the LSV thing, being able to beat him. I mean, I know those players are better than me, but yeah, it's magic. I used to love playing. I beaten actually GP Champ in Limited a bunch. Like, he used to own a shop in Korea. He won GP Sydney with Mono Black during the Theros days, Korean pro. Some of the Korean pros were just like on another level. One of them was a buddy of mine, actually. He's like nationals team every year, and, you know, qualifies for the pro tour and all that stuff. And just playing Magic against somebody like at that level in real life, not on Arena. You can't really, like, it doesn't come across the same way as it does in real life. Somebody who really knows what they're doing. And if you're a brand new player, maybe a lot of it goes over your head. You think this person's just like showing off, or I don't know. I wonder what people think, but no green here kind of stinks. Oh, sorry, I'll wait for that to finish. Hey, thank you for the follow, Carbon Knight.
Carbon Knight, welcome to the squadron, buddy. I'm sorry, everybody in the world's trying to reduce you, but it's for the best, right? You can agree.
Okay, hold on. This is for YouTube, so. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the last round. We are 3-1 in this 5-match set. And I have no green sources. I'm gonna mulligan. And I'm gonna keep. Great. Put the Lightning Helix on the bottom. Probably won't need both. This is a nice little interactive hand with Lightning Helix and ill-timed. Always lead with the white source into Zeatoras from the old domain days. So yeah, I was just gonna say, if you draw that binding, now binding costs 1 and I can binding on their end step. If I lead with Zeatoras there, obviously I can't binding. Well, yeah, no, I want to cast Cornucopia. If my opponent's smart, they'll look at my 2 removal spells and take my Cornucopia and screw with me. I'm just gonna do this. And they can take a peek. Fine, I'll show you what I'm working with, huh? You like that? Like that shit, you silly duck? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna take it to you, silly duck.
I don't want to play Boseiju yet. Black Mishra's Foundry. What am I playing against here? The odds are very likely that it's green-black. But, with the bat start. But could be mono-black. Yeah, when I see black basics and Mishra's Foundry, I think this is mono-black. Oh, yeah. Okay. Deal. This doesn't do... Yeah, this only hits creatures, right? Ah. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Oops, wait, I don't need to discard. Oh, oops, what am I doing? I just realized. I'm just always discarding with that card, so I realized, wait a minute, I don't need to actually discard cards there. Okay, whoops. Giving you a freebie here, silly duck. Dear God, what am I doing? That's a punt. That is a hard punt. Whoops, it's been a while. Teamer Fireballs I played about 5 months ago, so... Oh my God, dude, I can't even plot it here. What the fuck? Jesus, what am I doing? Okay, so let's... I just want to go to the second game here. I feel like I already threw it away. There's no way I can come back. I can draw a binding for that thing, that's fine. But throwing away 2 cards for nothing there, I don't know. Oops. I just forgot. I just forgot that you don't have to do that. Again, the last time I played that card was many months ago. I don't remember. Do not remember how it works. I mean, I should. I should remember how it works, but I don't. The good news is they're very bad at killing us. They're taking forever to kill us. I mean, a Liliana ultimate doesn't matter here. It doesn't do anything. They can have their bat back. I don't mind. So any draw we have is going to be pretty good here. Assuming they don't ultimate. Maybe they will ultimate, but... Okay, that matters. That's the first card that might actually kill me. Yeah, they plus. Okay, there goes their bat. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well, now I'm probably dead. 7. Yeah, they're just going to minus Lily here. Alright, let's just stop wasting time. Oops. Okay, that's how we play baseball. We let the first 2 pitches come right down center plate. No need to even flinch. They're not going to beat us this match. Assassin's Trophy comes in. Tishana's? Yeah, Tishana's isn't bad. What are they doing? They're just a black deck? Just mono black, huh? I don't know. I don't know how many... I don't even think I need to go super deep on the creature removal here. Wonder what will happen to the decks that rely on Tri-lands. They might... Some of them might survive, but they're not going to be 5 colors. They'll be like 4 or 3... Basically 3 colors splash a 4th or something. It'll be interesting. I mean, Spelunking still exists and all the Surveil lands and stuff, so... this is interesting. I'm not sure. I don't want to cut a Pillage, do I? I'll cut 1 Pillage. I feel like I'm always shaving that card in every match, even though it is good. Planeswalkers, yeah, okay. So if that's something that's true, then I'm glad I put this in the sideboard. Okay. Oop. Let's see if we can find a black or blue mana here. Niv Mizzet actually isn't great here, because they are going to Liliana it. So hopefully I can find a spot to resolve it and they don't have Liliana, or they've already used their Liliana or something, but sure. Looking ugly over here. Opponent's not doing anything yet. This is Kaervek, doesn't matter. Liliana would be more annoying, but I guess Kaervek can duress me again if they really want. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. The Bronco. Hey. 3 cards left. I've got to kill Bronco here, so let's just do this now. And... Ooh, that was a great draw. Yes. Ooh, I had to use my only green to cast it, so yeah, I couldn't leave this stuff up, but... Next turn I'll have Trophy, and... That's it. Can't Niv Mizzet yet. Liliana doesn't do anything. We can Trophy her. Yeah, we can ditch Niv Mizzet here. It's actually interesting. I could tie bind her, but they left Go for the Throats in the deck, so maybe I shouldn't. I should Trophy her, right? Man, I can only do one thing because all 3 of these cards require Ancient Cornucopia to cast them. Okay, we'll trophy her on upkeep here. Yup. Okay. Can we draw out of this? Possibly. Pillage is good. I couldn't plot it there, because, again, I need the Ancient Cornucopia. But only do one of those things. I think it's just better to deal with the Lily here. Kaervek continues to punish me. They can cast Duress out of their side, or out of their graveyard, and Pillage. Take Pillage here. But as soon as I untap with this, I can fizzle the trigger. Just Field of Ruin one of my lands, dude. Yeah, there you go. They figured it out. Yeah. Oh, okay, right. Kaervek casts other stuff. Black cards, yes, sure. Sure. Okay, the sweet part here is we get to tap mana, go get an island, and then Tidebind the Lily and kill it, because they can't activate it with the trigger on the stack. So this actually doesn't work out very well for them. I guess they don't think about Tidebinder here. Yeah, no. Thanks for fixing me, though. Okay. Combat. And then I go plot? Then I can't migrate. So what if I go cycle migration into swamp and then plot, right? Yeah. Gain 3. Okay, now we have basically domain. I mean, I'm missing green, but plot means Lily can't touch it, and I still get to cast it next turn. Nice. Now if they plus Lily, they are the ones discarding. Hopefully that's good enough. Sure. Okay. Want to discard some cards? Deal. Okay, another Kaervek, okay. They only have 1 card left, so I've got Atraxas in my deck. If I just slam something like that, I don't think we can lose this. Maybe I shouldn't do this now, but... I'm not gonna gain 2? I feel like we can do better. I'm gonna play Atraxa or Niv Mizzet here and gain more than 2, so... let's not gain. Make Your Own Luck is interesting as well. 5, 6, 7... God damn it. Okay, now I am going to gain 2. Okay, so plot this. Put the rest in my hand. Sure. Nice. Let's get Ziatora's down. Can't Cornucopia, but I can discard this Jetmir's Garden to Liliana. And then I can slam Niv Mizzet and play some stuff from the graveyard, like Assassin's Trophy immediately to kill Liliana, or Lightning Helix also does the trick. I need to Lightning Helix the Kaervek, though, first, so he can't bring it back, right? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. This guy's free, remember. So I go Cornucopia, play Niv Mizzet, gain 10. Wow. That's actually... oh, wow. That's insane. Okay. No. Yes. Oh, nasty. Let's, kill Liliana. Oh, right. The other guy. I was supposed to kill Kaervek first. I forgot. Well, they can't target me, but that was dumb. Oh, and they've got this shit. Whoops. Whoops. I should have killed Karavek first, but that was my bad. Yeah, they're gonna make me sack a creature. Oh, we're back to... I have 25 life, though. We have a lot of time to find more answers here. We have a lot more card draw in our deck than they do. Ooh, okay. Skitter's a good top deck there. Man, they top deck 2 good cards off their deck, so maybe there's a chance they can still pull this out? 3-3... Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, sure. Irrelevant. Atraxa, please. One time. Nope. Pass. Still not the worst. Okay. A Helen Liliana token? Oh, because it was, yeah, right. It wasn't an actual Liliana, right? It was a Karavek, exile, cast it, make a token. Such a weird card. It's a copy of Liliana, yeah. Hexproof against monocolor, against mono black. I know, yeah, it's only edicts, but black is the one color that has answers. Against mono red, they just lose to Niv Mizzet. They can't beat that card, but or mono white, or I don't know. There's no other monocolor decks in standard. I mean, even black decks don't really exist, or even, yeah, mono black is not a deck in standard. But this is the arena ladder, so you never know what you're gonna run into. Can I find an Atraxa? Gain 8 life, put a ton of stuff in my hand? That would be fantastic. No. I guess I've got to kill Skitter here, right? For now? No, I've got to kill Karavek, actually. Because Karavek will bring Skitter back. Karavek's very powerful. I forgot it was any black card. That's, yeah, really, really good. Can I gain some life, please? Let's see. Life? Ah, yes. You can... What are they going to cast here? Oh. Oh, interesting. Cool. It's instant speed. Yeah, okay. No? What the hell just happened there? Okay. What? They exiled it. It's not until end of turn. You gotta cast it right now. Why wouldn't they do that? Weird. Did they misclick? Maybe that was a misclick. Okay. Atraxa, please. Or another Niv Mizzet would be lovely. No, I'm gonna sandbag the land here in case I do draw Niv Mizzet. I can immediately flash something back. Jumpstart it, whatever. It's all flashback. Maybe... Ooh, Gisa's a good one. And they can cast it. Lucky, lucky. Flipping a Gisa into the yard. Oh, right. Liliana, I'm gonna discard it. Oops. Should have probably played it. Sure. I do have explosions and other stuff in my deck. Or that. You know, that works too. Nice. Good night, Kisa. Thanks. About time, huh? Had lots of these Wraths in my deck. Haven't seen a single one yet. 6 Wraths. Get wrecked, Liliana. Get wrecked. Do this now. Ooh, nice. Maybe I should have done it on their turn, or... No, it doesn't matter. Ooh. Okay. Think I can beat a Sholdred. Click, 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 click. Do it. Do it. Yes. Go ahead. If I have a Tidebinder, this is GG, but what are they going to do? Play around Tidebinder? Of course not. Yeah, you do it. Okay, you got me. Guess I didn't have to attack there, but I want to make them waste that. We do this. Gain some life. You're up. I'm gonna sandbag this. How many Niv Mizzets have we lost? 2? Okay. Tiny Bones joins up. I keep getting punished. I mean, if I cycled it, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Or played it as a land, I don't know if it would have mattered anyway. Uh-huh. Okay. They're at 8, and I'm doing 9. Oh, Mishra's Foundry, keeping them alive 1 turn. They can't attack me, though. They cannot attack or they die. Okay, that's also pretty good. I could just draw 2 and not explode here. But I'm going to draw 2 and see what I find. Yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, sure. Attack. This is forcing them to block with Mishra's Foundry here. Okay, they go to 2. They're going to go up to 4. They still can't attack. And I've got lethal on the board. It's GG. Well, that's only game 2. Let's go to game 3 here. They're actually giving me the good game? Yeah. Punch. Could have gained 8 life there. Sure. Still doing all the actions. Okay. And let's get them in game 3 here after my horrendous punt in game 1. It was not cool. Maybe I do want card advantage and stuff, but they had a bunch of early aggression. They have, like, 3 mana cards that attack, Lord Skitter going wide, all that stuff. The Graveyard Hate is pretty good. Maybe I will cut Niv Mizzet. What if I put, like, what if I put in something crazy like this? Sunfall should be in. Temp Lockdown, no good. Utsil's Flanker is interesting. It's it trades with Kaervek. It pressures Liliana. I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to take out Niv Mizzet altogether. Or maybe I can leave in, like, 1. I'll leave in 1 Niv Mizzet. He's just lining up really poorly against, Liliana there. Thought they'd cast it till end of turn, but they only had 2 mana when the field resolved. Ah, that's what you think happened? Yeah, you might be right, Romanari. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. I think you're actually right. That's hilarious. Gisa is pretty gross, but it's called Niv to Life. Thank you, Bruno. Appreciate you. Opponent said GG, it keeps playing sus. I know, it's a pet peeve. If you've ever watched this channel before, I've complained about that before. It's very simple, everybody. When you say good game, you stop playing the game after that. That's how that works. You don't see professional athletes saying good game at halftime, right? We don't say good game after every period in hockey or whatever sport you're into. I will keep this. This is a good hand. On the draw, I mean, we're a little behind here, but the lands and all the interactive spells are going to be good here. Sure. I think I'm going to ditch Sparas. We have all the domain is completely covered by Jetmir Rafines here. And, so it doesn't matter which one I play on turn 1. I can Leyline on turn 2 if I draw it, but I can only Lightning Helix on turn 2 if I play Jetmir's Garden. So that's it didn't end up mattering, but that's definitely the play there. If they had like a horse or something, I would play Plains and Lightning Helix it. Yikes. Yeah, I mill a card. Okay. Thanks, I guess. I mean, there's nothing to do here but kill Gix. I was gonna say, what happens when they Liliana here? Is there a way I could, like, Tidebind? Like, it's so greedy to leave up Tidebinder there. Pass. They're just going to go to combat and attack. Yeah, they're not going to play Liliana first and then plus it, you know, allowing me to Tidebind. Like, that's just not going to happen. So, this doesn't matter. I think I'm going to ditch Make Your Own Luck here. They're ditching some stuff. Sure. So now we've got Tidebind to shut off Liliana. And they discarded a removal spell, so maybe they're going to be... Son of a bitch. Oh, I hate that fucking bat. Yeah, letting that happen. So no Tidebind this turn, but ill-timed. They take ill-timed. What? Really? They must have a cut down? They don't even activate Liliana. Nice. Could have flashed in Tidebinder there on end step maybe and gotten no value. But I don't know what's going on. What are you gonna do here? Well, I've got to counter that trigger, sadly, and then they get to Liliana this or whatever. But that means they can't make me discard. I don't know. Hopefully I find another ill-timed here. Yep. I could put Obstinate Baloth in the sideboard for a lot of these decks, but it's mono black. Like, I don't really give a shit about mono black. I think I'm just going to kill Liliana here. I'd like to resolve an Atraxa to win the game. Hopefully they don't have another way to make me discard, but not much I can do about that. If it's a bat, I'm fine with that, but okay, that doesn't really matter. Let's find a Sunfall or an ill-timed explosion, please. Ooh, yes, digging me deeper. Thank you. No, okay. Can I untap and cast Atraxa here? Opponent being on the play this game really helped them out. I don't know if I can come back from this, but... Oh, this guy makes me discard? Yeah, right. Aklazoots. Right. Not much I can do. Let's see if I draw Sunfall. Still in this game. There we go. Oops. Okay, get my ill-timed back. Get a 3/3 token to pressure Liliana. That Liliana can't make me sack it, which is nice. They're gonna field me? That does not matter. Why would they field me? They're just angry. They're just shouting at the world. Yeah, sure. Okay. I still have double blue here, double white. I'm gonna get another black source. I think they're trying to make me use my mana this turn. Like they want me to crack the token or something, but I don't give a shit. Not gonna use the mana. Show me Liliana. Let's see. Or a big spell. They could have Gisa or some crazy crap. Sholdridge, sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to activate the token then. Thank you for getting a land off the top. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take two... I'm going to go to 2 life here. I have no choice. Oh, no. Okay. Do 4 damage. Go to 2. Okay. Now what? I'm barely hanging on here. Nice. Give me an Atraxa off the top. Like, I'm playing 3 Atraxa in this deck. It's just, when you have a card like that floating around in your deck, it's literally like having a big red, like, oops, I win button. Now, if they have a removal spell here, then I'm dead. Atraxa's a little too late to the party. Unless she finds land plus Leyline Binding, that would be incredible. Which might happen. Sure. 1 Atraxa gone. We've got 2 more. Can we find one here? Or a sweeper? Oh, man. Okay. I shouldn't have played the land here, but they have so much discard. I don't know. That doesn't matter. Oh, I lose 1 life? Oh no, that still doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. Another land off the top, thank you. Tiny Bones joins up sucks. I don't think this is a playable card in Standard. It almost is helping me here. Sure, exile, whatever. I would love to see another Sunfall off the top. That would be hilarious. Okay. I'll block the 3/3. Uh-huh. Oh no, come on. Sunfall! No! Good game. Okay. That'll be it. That's our 5-match set. I think we got a little unlucky in the games we lost, but if you're looking to beat up on aggro, try this 5-color Niv to Life deck out. It's sweet. See you in the next one. Peace. Okay, that'll be for YouTube. All right. Neo's still hanging out patiently here. It's 4:30. I can do a couple more matches here. I just wanted to do a little bit for YouTube to keep our YouTube daily videos going. Go check out the YouTube channels. 2 of them. One of them is Magic only, everyday new videos, and the other one is non-Magic games, everyday new videos. It's a lot of fucking videos. I want to try something different in the sideboard here. I cut 1 Tyrannix Rex. I feel like black-green is actually kind of problematic, but I don't know. I'm going to put 1 Baloth in the sideboard. Not mono-black, but black-green does the same kind of discard stuff. If Liliana's going to see play, then I'll play 1 Baloth. But playing Timeless, nice. Hey, Romanari, thank you for the follow. Sorry, guys, I'm ignoring you because we were recording for YouTube there, but you even get your card back. Yeah, right. Top Tech Profit, yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't draw a big one, you know? You only play 2? Oh, I thought... Are you sure? I'm pretty sure there's 3 in here. Nope, that's 2. Oh, I thought I saw 3. Weird. Okay, we lost that bet. Only 2 people betting, so I won't run them back. I'm gonna mulligan this. I can't keep that. What the fuck? The Jund land and the 3 basics from Jund. Really? That's it, huh? I don't know. Should I mull to 5 here? I don't want to. If I find any white source, Lightning Helix buys us time until Sunfall, maybe? Or until we find land for Niv Miz. We'll see. See if we can beat Tosito over here. Timeless is sweet too, but yeah, we'll. Oh, okay, yeah. So I haven't faced Control yet. Here's another Boros deck. I haven't faced Control yet, so yeah. I know what they're in there for, but I've got 3 Negates, 2 Tyrannix Rex. Yeah, I think we're okay. And Kutsil's Flanker. I want to see. I want to see how bad the matchup is against Control. But Tyrannix Rex, I know, is amazing. But yeah. Mana base is the biggest issue. Yeah, I know. I noticed it like right away. Like it was starting to, even after the first few matches, I'm like, something is wrong here. We've got to like figure out what colors we want. Or just make sure, yeah, like, that's why I think even though these, yeah, maybe you play a couple more dual lands, actually, like, I don't even know, green-white, maybe? Something like that? Okay, so what do I do now? I'm going to be sunfalling at some point, but I don't have it yet. If I make my own luck here, am I dead? I don't think I'm dead. I'm gaining 2 life. I would like to make a land drop. And the next turn, yeah, they're not going to be able to kill me here. And then we're going to be able to... Okay, so let's plot this. Put the other stuff in our hand. Yeah, that's nice. Double white for the Sunfall here. There we go. So I get to go Sunfall into Niv Mizzet for free. That's pretty sweet. Oof, that's nasty. Okay. 2 cards in hand. I want to try a Farewell in this deck, to be honest. I want to be a little bit more controlling. Okay, so I've got to go white here. And I think I do need to Sunfall here. No. Gain 5. Okay. And Boros is not going to have any way to kill Niv Mizzet Supreme. I do like that about this card. I mean, we literally lost to Mono Black, but outside of Mono Black, there's not much that can actually kill us. That doesn't matter. We're going to gain life right back. Or we die. Wow, lucky. Holy shit. They got us. Very nice, very nice. They had an Imidane's Recruiter. It must have been off the top and a second Ward Leader's Call last turn. Okay, pretty sure, you know, I think 9 times out of 10 we win that game. I think they have to have kind of the perfect top decks there to get out of that. Nice. Sunfall, Temp Lockdown, Baloth? No. Tidebinder's interesting. I think I should probably be playing Tidebinder. Take out a Pillage, take out Make Your Own Luck, and let's go. Niv Mizzet is weird in this matchup. Boros, like, I don't really want to keep a 5-mana 5/5, you know, that doesn't ETB and gain me life or kill their stuff or whatever, but Boros deck is disgusting. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's easy to beat with my deck here, but I think they have to get very lucky to beat this deck. Like, they literally have to have the nut draw on the play and you have no ley line, or they have to have okay, I'm gonna go with this actually. Or they have to top deck really well. Like, they have to get lucky. They dump their hand, you sweep them, and then they usually have one more wave, and you sweep them, or you just gain so much life they can't beat you, and then that's it. Just kill this guy now. Okay. You're playing 4 Lightning Helix. I mean, for God's sakes, if you can't beat aggro, what are you even doing? So, trust me, this deck smashes aggro, I can tell already. Doesn't mean you win 100% of your games. Like, they can still steal games. Boros is a powerful deck, but again, they have to get lucky to win a best of 3 against you. It's pretty obvious to me, but let's get full domain with this. And I'm gonna just do this again. I don't want to see any Knight Errants. Okay. More, what's up? How about Frillback? Yeah, so I was thinking about that. It's in the sideboard, right? So I could definitely bring it in, but again, it's the same reason as Baloth. It's a 4 mana, you know, 3/3 that gains you 4 life, basically. But you're right, it does blow up. Yeah, it blows up a Forge, blows up a War Leader's Call, I was gonna say, stuff like that. But so does Leyline Binding. I don't know. When you have bindings in your deck, you need that kind of Frillback effect less. Frillback is better with decks that are... Okay, I want to cycle one of these lands, so... I'm gonna do this now. I don't know, maybe that's dumb. But they're just gonna go right to combat. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. I was gonna say if they have like Lauren or something here, that's bad for us, but sure. So you're right, killing one of those things is actually pretty good. That might be correct to do. In this matchup, I'm not sure. Okay, probably gonna cycle one more land here. Yikes, drawing a lot of land this game. I'm drawing a lot of lockdown or calls. Sure. But all those lightning helixes paying off. Okay, we get to binding one of those. I'm gonna pass. So let's see what they do here. This triggers on ETB, yeah. Sure. Take some damage. Okay, I am trying to get to 7, so I will play this land, but not crazy about that. Can I stop drawing lands, please? Now we're 38% to hit a land, so 62% to hit spells. Feels good. Should be able to do it. That's not bad. Go. Yeah, Frillback could be good. I think you're probably right more, and I should be playing it. Oh, Was that a good draw? Give me those goddamn cards right now. Shit. We got 5 mana up here. Should I just Niv Miz? And then I can start helixing? I should just take Atraxa, right? What? Oh, am I just looking? What? Can I why can't I pick anything? Did I click on... Oh, whoops. Okay, I was gonna say, did I click on the other thing? Okay, never mind. Go. I was like, what? I clicked on my library there? How did I get to the anyway, whatever. Sure. I'm gonna stop that. Actually. I don't know. That could be wrong. I could save this for Inimidane's Recruiter here, but let's pass. I can crack this token now and block another Forge. That is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Great. Okay. Yikes. Kind of like a Farewell in this deck, to be honest, but... Shit, I can't double spell. It's got to be Atraxa here, and I hope that's good enough. Artifact enchantments. Yikes. Okay. Oh, I could have taken untapped and left up Leyline. Whoops. I should have probably... Did I see it? I think I saw a basic planes there. Oops. If I get double Cornucopia down, that'll be pretty nice, but I am running out of time to not die here. Yeah. They're just gonna not attack. And then try and kill me with the War Leader's Call, right? Yeah. But I get to attack, which is pretty nice. Ooh, 3 more damage. Nice. Yup. Can you kill me? I mean, if they had Imidane's Recruiter, they wouldn't have went through combat here. I don't know what they're doing, but... Yeah, why wouldn't you do this pre-combat? Actually, I guess they need a Resolute Reinforcements here. Yeah, this could kill me. So it's too bad. Yeah, I die. Wow. Wow, crazy. Nice. Good draws. Okay. Unfortunate. I think I punted there. I think I saw planes and I could have left up Leyline Binding, but who cares? 2 attacks is enough. I'm in the wrong menu sloth. Yeah, I realized that after a second. I'm like, it's saying library graveyard. What is it even doing here? How did I click on my library for a second there? I don't know why that showed up. Did I actually click on that? I don't remember. Maybe I clicked on the graveyard to see what was in the graveyard. No, but yeah. It was showing me what was in the graveyard at that. No, but it wasn't. It was showing me the library. Dark Wolf with a Prime sub. 16 months. Thank you, buddy.
Dark Wolf, you're a legend.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I should have probably brought in the frill back, but I also think I punted at the end there. I was just blah, blah, blah and clicking too fast. And I went, wait a minute, there was a planes there. I should have taken the untapped planes and just leylined, and I win. Anyway, who cares? We're in Platinum. It's the ranked ladder. Nobody gives a shit, right? I don't care about the ranked ladder. You get Mythic with your eyes closed. You don't need to even care about these games. If you're gonna be playing a lot of Magic the way I am, there's 0 rush, so we just do it. Jinxed, what's up? Jinxed? Is this the Jinxed? The Jinx that plays No Man's Sky? Back in black. How you doing, buddy? It's been ages. How's life? Are you you're doing well these days, I hope? It was only a mountain cooler? Okay, good. That makes me feel a little bit better. I thought I had, for some reason, I thought I had a planes in there, but I guess not. How's Chaotic Biotic? Do you still talk to him? I saw him a couple months ago, I think. He popped in to say hi, but... Don't play Nomads? Oh, Jinx Rogue. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. I thought you were somebody who used to come to my stream a long time ago when I was a variety streamer, like 3 years ago when I first started streaming. 4 years almost. But I think your caps lock button is stuck as well. But anyway, cool. No Man's Sky, yeah, I bought it and I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really mess with it. I could pillage right now. They don't know we have pillage. But what's the point? The top 4? I don't even know what I want here. But 5 subs. Oh, that's what it was, Jinx Rogue. Okay, nice. You saw that? Nice. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know I recognize you, but I can't remember where it was from. Graveyard Trespassers. Sure. Got me. Am I gonna pillage here? I guess I will. There's not much else going on, right? And that way they don't flip their dude. Well, whatever I take here, I'm probably gonna have to discard it to ill-timed. I don't know, maybe not. I guess I take this. Kind of weird, but sure. Apples. French apples. That's who this person is. Or, yeah, basically. Pomme de terre is potato, but it basically means apple of the earth, right? I speak French. I'm a pitiful Magic player, so I live vicariously through you. It's all good. I live vicariously through others all the time. It feels great. It's why it's fun to watch other people who are like, I'm not even good enough to live vicariously through, I think, but I played the game a long time, I guess. I just don't tend to care about Magic. Like, I wish I could just only play serious events once every few days, and that would be my content. Because then it would be much more focused, and I would just be serious every time. But when you stream 6 hours a day of Magic, and you're always like, it's shortcutting, and it's just like, you know, like, you can't, I can't care, I just can't bring myself to care about every game. Like, I just don't care. If I make mistakes, like, whatever, like, who gives a shit? I don't care. Yes. I want to keep 1 untapped land here for Niv Mizzet next turn. And then... Oh no, I can't Niv Mizzet. I've got to play the tap land. Whoops. Right. Whatever. Double spell next turn is fine. We'll see. See what happens here. You want to play serious and maybe compete? Good. Yeah, that's sweet. I think you get so much more out of the game when you take it a little bit seriously and you try and compete. It doesn't mean you have to get to the Pro Tour to enjoy it or whatever, but just like immersing yourself in that level of competitiveness makes you enjoy the game better. You really have to like plumb the depths of what the game has to offer in order to kind of become good enough to do well on a consistent basis, right? So you know, it kind of forces you to get good, basically. I think getting good, it makes you enjoy the game more as well. Should I even bother with this? I think I'm just gonna pillage here first. I could leyline that guy. There. Pass. I don't really give a shit about leylining that guy. I can't leyline the creature land. But he does keep coming back. Maybe I should just get rid of him with the leyline here. We'll see. I'm a pitiful Magic player. Yeah, I want to play serious. At least it's not 5019 in French. 1519. I'm trying to think of what the reference you could be making there is. What is that? I don't know what that's referring to. 5019? You mean the words for 50 and 19 in French? They're just the numbers, though. Okay, I scooped that, went right over my head. Like the physical cards, learned to actually use them and got addicted. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you started as a collector. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay, Okay, they have no more cards. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played the land, but okay. Oh, but they're gonna make me discard Niv Mizzet. Fuck, what am I doing? Fuck. Oops. Right. There's no way to avoid it. I either can't hit Lily. I can't play Niv Mizzet there. They just minus Lily and kill it. So this is why I think Obstinate Baloth belongs on the board. I don't think this match is very good against Green-Black, because Niv Mizzet, a big part of its strength relies on them not being able to kill it. And if they can just make you sacrifice it because of Lily, then that's fucking terrible. And your whole deck kind of shits the bed. The whole engine falls apart if they can easily kill Niv Mizzet, right? So I think you probably need more action against this deck. Ugh. It's annoying because this deck is not good. Like, Green-Black has not been good for a long time. I don't think it's ever been good. I think it was good when Domain wasn't seeing play, but then very quickly other decks were just clearly better, right? Yeah, like our removal lines up very poorly against this deck with all the creature lands. There's nothing I can do to actually stop this here. So I can kill Lily, I can gain some life. I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to do, I guess, but does not feel great. Okay, Atraxa, off the top. Let's go. I couldn't take Atraxa there off the thing, because they just make me discard it. D's nuts thing? What are you talking about? Good. Learn to use the story and read the release notes on what especially works well. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it, but remember, the release notes are the equivalent of the dealer at a casino telling you basic strategy for blackjack. Like, you know, you're not going to win a lot of money doing basic strategy. Like, so in other words, yeah, that's a good starting point, but that's not going to really take you very far. You should know that. So that's the step you're on. You're learning that stuff, the basics and everything. The next step would be like start, watching content creators who play a lot of whatever the format is that you're trying to get better at, limited, constructed, and start consuming some podcasts. You got to become a student of the game. That's what I call it. That's what it used to be called in poker. Read books. Listen to people who are better than you who play the game a lot, and pick their brain and show them talk about hands that are that you had, and what would they do, and blah blah blah. And it's the same kind of thing, right? But yeah, I could not discard 2 explosion. Oh yeah, I guess I could. Oh, I guess so. I think it only sounds like that if you have an American accent. Then it probably sounds like that. It doesn't sound like that to me. These nuts is how he sounds kind of okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't see it, but standard and drafting, nice. Yeah, no worries. Gets rid of Liliana. Yeah, and maybe I keep forgetting that maybe I should just not be discarding, but I feel like getting rid of Glissa is pretty good. But I could have kept both and killed Liliana and the thing. You're saying I could have played Niv Mizzet, cast Helix, and Helix? What do you mean? Niv Mizzet's never surviving. What? So, like, I didn't have enough mana to Niv Mizzet and Lightning Helix. So I don't know what you mean. If I just Niv Mizzet, it dies to Liliana. Right? And then if I don't Niv Mizzet, they make me discard it. I don't think it matters. My opponent disconnected here? Classic MTG Arena. This is why the ladder is totally irrelevant. Helix EOT. I didn't have 7 mana. Oh, the next turn. But then they hit me with Glissa. And they do damage, right? Like, if I don't discard to Helix, or whatever, Explosion, they hit me and they draw a card. Or they blow up Leyline Binding. That's really bad. Is it Destroy Artifact? I can't remember. Yeah, no, they blow up Lightning. Yeah, no, that can't happen. I think my opponent is AFK or disconnected or whatever. I have no idea. We drew land. No, yeah, that was before. That was on like turn 5 or yeah, because the only thing I could play was Niv Mizzet or 6. It was like turn 5 and I played a tapped land after to go to 6, but I didn't have any way to to cast more than one thing. I could have either cast Niv Mizzet, like assuming I didn't discard, they would have had a Glissa in play and a Liliana. I could have kept Lightning Helix and Niv Mizzet, right? I drew an extra copy of Niv Mizzet. That's what I discarded, was Niv Mizzet land. So I could have played tapped land, and then I didn't have any mana left at that point. I cast Explosion that turn. So I could have played untapped land and Lightning Helix maybe, but then they hit me with Glissa, they free up the Mosswood. I don't know, maybe that's a thing, but opponent disconnects. Great. Let's play one more match. Golgari matchup is rough. Yeah, it seems a little bit rough. So I'm glad I put Obstinate Baloth in the sideboard. Let's try that against that deck. But also, let's see here. Why do I feel like Tidebinder does not belong in the main deck here? What could I play instead? And I'm going to go back to 3 Tyranics. I do like that, but I'm going to cut a negate to do that. Then I put maybe the second Tidebinder in the board. Let's do that. Okay. Need to have a competition or something to give away cards. Yeah, that's what I need to learn. Yeah. The Golgari basics. So, I mean, yeah. So, first of all, like the matchups, when you're talking about learning the matchups, like Golgari versus Boros and Boros versus Esper midrange, or, you know, Esper midrange versus Control, or whatever the matchups are, you learn those. But those shift constantly based on which decks are the better decks in the metagame. Like sometimes a deck that's really good one week will fall off the next week. Or, you know, vice versa, a deck that's not good one week will suddenly make a showing. But those kind of things shift so rapidly. It's not like... It's not useful to just focus on the specifics. If you go too deep into like what specific cards are good and how they interact and everything, like you need to know that. But more important is the zoomed out version of like, why is this deck good? What is this deck doing? Not the individual cards. That doesn't matter. What is the overall plan, and how does that overall plan line up against the overall plans of other decks? You know what I mean? And that changes constantly because sideboards shift. Which decks are good and bad shift. Rotation is coming. So I would say right now, don't worry about the matchups because they don't matter. The matchups are going to change in a month. Just over a month. So memorizing and trying to learn them in and out is kind of a pointless task because they're going to change very quickly. But some of these decks are going to stay around. And the core of many of them, Bant Toxic, for example. Yeah, this deck is not going to go anywhere. Let's pass the upkeep. I take a poison. Well, you should learn that, Jinxed, but it's about, you know, like there's no point in learning a format right before it rotates, right? Like that doesn't make any sense. So that's all I'm saying is right now, don't worry about that too much. What you should be thinking about is like, you know, what are the rock, paper, scissors of Magic? Like aggro typically beats control because it goes so low that it, you know, gets under control. Mid-range beats aggro because it's going slightly bigger than aggro, you know, control. And like once you realize, and then like you're playing a deck, you have to know your role. Am I the aggro? Like in this matchup, obviously, in many matchups, I'm the control with this deck, right? Jesus Christ. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Double Rot Priest. Pretty lucky. Good draw, good draw. Best card in their deck. This and Skrelv's Hive are the backbone of the deck. I explode! This is not resolving, but... yeah. Gotta go for it. Next turn I've got Niv Mizzet, and then maybe I get to explode again. We'll see. Yep. Oh, I was gonna put Cavern of Souls in this deck. I really should. For Niv Mizzet. Dragon Avatar. Okay. Wow, I can't play that? Okay. I gain 5 life. Like I said before, this is the one aggro deck that our deck doesn't matter against. All the life gain is irrelevant here. Game 2. Ban Toxic, another deck that doesn't lose anything after the rotation, but a deck that's very easy to beat if you want to. You just have to play a bunch of sweepers in the main deck, stuff like that. This is tough. Tidebinder's interesting here because it shuts off, you know, their best plays. I'm gonna cut a Cornucopia. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. Expect too much. Yeah. Don't worry about. Remember, that's the important thing, Jinx. You gotta have some perspective with this game. It's not chess. It's not like tennis or other games that have like almost zero variance. It's not pure skill, this game. So do not beat yourself up if you lose and you go, but I was playing the blah 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 deck. Why? I was the rock deck and they were the scissors deck. Like I'm supposed to win that like 70% of the time or 65%. It's like, yeah, 65%. The best players in the world have 65% win rates. Like that's how it is. That's the game. Nobody, even the best players in the world are not going to be that good. Like nobody has a 90% win rate or 80 like lifetime win rate. No way. In tournament Magic, there's way too many variables, right? Okay, I can lock it down next turn, so let's do that. Yikes. So I've seen a lot of competitive players. They test and they test. They're really good players. They know their shit. They know all the matchups. They've got their sideboard and deck list nailed down. They're just like ready to go. They enter a tournament. And, you know, it just doesn't go their way. And it has very little to do with them. They didn't make any play mistakes. It just feels like all the bad luck happened at once. Like, sometimes it feels like that. It's weird. But, you know, you ran into, like, out of all the matchups, like 8 different decks that I could potentially face, or maybe 9, I have, you know, 2 matchups that I'm really trying to avoid. And then the first 4 rounds, I play against 3 of those matchups. You know, like, this kind of stuff, it feels weird. Pass. Sure. It feels like something, you know, you can't help but blame yourself. And I've seen people just like get really upset because they lose games of Magic when they have the sickest draft deck. And I look at their deck after, I'm like, holy shit, yeah, dude, like that, your deck is nuts. But they're like, yeah, I mulled to 5, and then I mulled to 5, and then that, or I mulled to 5, and then I got mana screwed, and that was the first loss. And the second loss, I mulled again, and then my opponent just had, they won the die roll, and they went 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. I didn't draw any removal, even though I have 6 removal spells, and I died. You know, this kind of stuff happens in Magic. It's just, that is the game, you know? This is just never resolving. I know it's not resolving, but I have to go for it anyway, so. But you have to recognize that. You have to know that that's the game. It is that. It is random. It is, variance. There's a ton of variance in this game. Again, the best players, the Hall of Fame pros, have win rates, lifetime win rates in the 60th percentile, right? That's not impressive. But of course, it's very impressive when you consider how much variance is in this game. Like, again, that is the reason they're the best. And the difference between a Hall of Fame pro and me is there's a huge gulf there. But it's because they, you You know, yeah, they are much better. Their 60% lifetime win rate is actually super impressive, right? I guess I lose. And even ill-timed here. Sad times. I gained 2 life. I didn't draw any land this game. I cycled Herd Migration to find a Plains. I had 2 lands in my opening hand. And that's it. So we get mana screwed right out of the match. Nice. Mulled to 6 as well this game. Couldn't really... I just had to keep the 6 and hope the 2 lands were good enough. Okay. This side didn't fare well against a deck like this, but I think it's just too slow. These are buys, right? Like, again, when you're playing a deck and you feel like this is probably your worst matchup, don't feel bad when you lose to it. Just go, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to play against that deck very many times in a big tournament. I just hope to not play against it. And if I do, that's my 1 loss. You know, I can still get top 8, right? But, Pet Rat, wow, interesting. 2 Bearded Dragons, holy cow. Brain just not working like it used to? Yeah. That's different for everybody. I think the more you use your brain, the less, you know, it's like any muscle, right? The less atrophied it gets. Like they say, when people retire and they stop working, if they just do nothing and sit in front of the TV all day after that, and because they don't have to do anything and their bills are paid for because they have their, you know, pension or whatever it is, they're just inactive. I got a mulligan this. Jesus, the mana's just killing me here. I don't know, it's the Lightning Helix. It makes it really rough. It's so much worse than Domain. Domain is really just a green-white deck. That's the best part about Domain. It's not 5 colors, even though it's playing 5 different colors. It's a 2-color deck, splashing for 3 more. So it's really just a 2-color deck. The other stuff is just like the icing. This deck is literally straight up 5 colors. It's very awkward. I feel like you have to play more tri-lands. The Grixis lands, like you just be playing Grixis tries. Because they help cast the red spells early. I need double white, especially when you're siding in the stuff like... temporary lockdown, then it gets really awkward, right? But luck of the draw. Yeah, it's luck of the draw. Yeah, precisely. Little hobby farm, nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the more active you stay, and the more, you know, you use your brain, and, like, you know, and games are perfect. Games are the best thing to use your brain on, I think, because they're enjoyable, and at the same time they're a mental workout a lot of times, right? Especially complicated, difficult games like Magic, or there's many video games, board games, you name it. And yeah, I don't know. I really like games, so I don't feel like, you know, I don't do it because of that. I'm not doing it to, like, exercise myself mentally. It maybe sounds like that. It sounds kind of weird, but I just like I like playing games. I think they can teach you so much. They're enjoyable. I feel like I'm getting better as a person the more games I play. I think I need to grab a land with this, which really sucks, but I don't have a choice. I'll take the untapped land. Yeah, just in case I draw Niv Mizzet, right? Let's try that. Yeah, games are incredible. Oh, you had a stroke. Shit. Yeah, that's a great... Exactly. Video games are good for that kind of stuff. Sorry to hear that. I hope you're, you know, feeling better. Did you recover from that? I don't know how long ago that was, but... A horse. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Holy cow. DayZ, yeah, DayZ's great. I remember when that game first came out, it was just lots of issues and problem. It was just everybody crapped all over it, like No Man's Sky, actually. And then, you know, they did a lot of work on it, and now DayZ is very good. Like, everybody I know who plays it, they're just like, it's really good now. It's like, actually, and same with No Man's Sky, same with, you know, other games, Cyberpunk, I guess, and other stuff, but... You died every 3 minutes. I know, it's so frustrating, right? Why not plot? Because I want to do it now. I mean, I guess I can't play the land this turn. Okay, that's true. I guess I could plot. I could have found a leyline as well that turn and cast it, but you're right. The beginning of your end step. Let's pass. You gonna go for it? Jeez. Okay, deal. Return it to its owner's hand. Right. I guess I will kill this. I should have killed it in mid-combat there. I don't know. I want to draw cards here, so I'm just going to do this. Not discard. Play a land. Okay, I'm very close to herd migration now. So any land gets us the migration. Maybe that's good enough. I'd like to see a blue-green base version of this deck, maybe. And maybe you're playing... Maybe you're just heavy teamer, actually. This is going to be good unless they have a way to make me sack, which is very possible. I just want to play this when I can actually use it. I think if I herd migration, they can't win, right? I really shouldn't cycle this for a land here. One more land. I am 100% sure they're going to have Sheoldred's Edict here to eat this. Maybe a Lily, but I don't even think this version plays Lily. I think I'm going to pass. Ugh. I want to wait until I can get value immediately from that guy. Oh, it's okay, Jinxed. 90% recovered. Good. 2 years ago, yeah. Yeah, I know. I miss it. It's weird being a content creator. I never really get together with anybody. I moved back to Canada, but instead of going to where I grew up, I moved back to a city where my brother lived, and he's been here for 20 years, but you know, he moved away from our hometown when he was 18, 19. He came here. He's been in Vancouver for 20 years. I come here. I don't know anybody except like a couple friends that I knew in Asia when I was living in Asia, and my brother, and like, you know, my cousins are here. That's it. Like basically my extended family, and that's it. That's my entire network. And it's really weird because sure. I don't like, yeah, I don't work a job where I'm with a bunch of coworkers. Like that's where most people meet other people to socialize and all that stuff. You got to be kidding me. Okay, well now we're doing this, and we're gonna slam Niv Miz. 2 blue. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't think this guy's gonna survive. The next turn I've got Atraxa. Maybe that survives. We'll see. Either way, it's gonna draw me a bunch of cards. 20 miles from my childhood home. Oh wow. No one recognizes you? Oh, 20 miles away, no one recognizes you. That seems still so close to me. I don't know. I lived 5,000 miles away from where I grew up, and then nobody recognized. Actually, I still saw people. I bumped into a guy from my high school one time randomly in the middle of the like bar district in Seoul, South Korea, and we walked past each other, and he went, "Damien," and I'm like, "Holy shit, Jason!" We're just like, "Hey," and that was it. We just walked by each other. It was bizarre. We bumped into each other for a brief second, like, you know, so far from where both of us grew up, and neither of us knew we were in this place, and it was so random, but the world's funny. Oh, really? Oh, the military. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that'll do it too. Yeah. Leaving for a long time, yeah. It's, Yikes. Okay, they're gonna suicide attack here, I presume? Oh, can they kill me? Maybe they can. It's got to be a sacrifice effect, right? Otherwise they can't target and miss it. They can't attack? Oh, wow. What do I do? They just scoop. What? Really? They have no sacrifice effects. Okay. Wow, why is this on fire? The hell is that effect? For Obstinate Baloth? Oh, no, it's just a bug. Oh, everything's on fire. Great. This is fine. Yeah, Atraxa. Sunfall. What the... This program is absolute garbage. Temp Lockdown comes in. Sunfall. Are they going to bring in... They're going to bring in Discard against me, right? It's going to be Liliana, probably. Stuff like that. Any style? Oh, are all the styles on fire? What? Why? Yeah, that's what it appears. No, Negate is not on fire. That's a style. No rhyme or reason. Just, you know, random. I can ditch Make Your Own Luck. I'm gonna ditch one Pillage. Let's try that. Black Trav! How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the raid. How's life? Let's give him some love. Go give him a shout out. Or, I don't know, Black Trav, do you even stream? Why would you raid me? You raided me with one viewer, and I don't even think you have a... Do you have a channel? Have a great stream? Okay, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I like the raid. Very nice. Have a good week, man, if I don't see you. Negate isn't a style, it's a printing. Oh, I have no idea. To me, it's a style. Anything that's not the stock art is a style to me. Is it a printing? So it was an actual real life version of the card, you mean? Is that okay? Maybe that's what, you know. Either way, why are the styles all flaming suddenly? I still don't understand. We accept all the raids, absolutely. Oh, you found the raid button. Oh, you do? Oh shit. Okay, I didn't realize that, Black Trap. Damn. Okay, good. Good to know. I will give you a follow. I didn't know you were even, yeah, okay. And maybe I'll catch you online one time and raid you. Spaghetti code, yeah. Dear God. Did I just draw every single basic in the deck? Somebody quick, somebody take a video of this. Oh, good, we're streaming. Yes, I'll send this VOD to the conspiracy theorists on YouTube, the Shuffler Truthers. Look, I'm playing a domain deck with 14 Tri-lands. Look what happened. Okay, I'm just asking questions. I'm Mulligan. I have to keep this. Yeesh. Zia Taurus Proving Ground coming in. 15 Tri-lands, thank you. Clip it. Yeah, it just works. It's like, Arena is kind of like the orcs in Warhammer 40k. It functions because we just want it to function. We believe that it functions so badly that it just kind of does it. Nobody knows why or how it works. Nobody at Wizards has any clue how it works. It just does. And we're glad it does, so don't question it. You never know. I just want to get a land again. I'm gonna look up the top 4 here. Really don't want to use Assassin's Trophy this early, especially when I have Temp Lockdown. Yeah, let's get a land here. Cornucopia, not bad either. I'm gonna get a land. This is standard, yeah. Don't break what works, yeah. Assassin's Trophy came back. Yeah. Got reprinted in Wilds of Eldraine, yeah. Yeah, nobody's playing it though. 50 streams, okay, thank you, buddy. Goddamn. Yeah. Yeah, the art's cool, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's sweet. Murdered and the plant growing out of them, the Golgari assassin. Unlicensed Terse. They think I'm all in on the graveyard here. I could just trophy that. Maybe I should. Get out of here, you clown. Get out of here. Now! Troph. Really wish I had a second white source for a lockdown. I wouldn't have had to do that, but so be it. Orcs in Warhammer. 40k. Yeah, 40k. Not basic Warhammer. I love fantasy Warhammer. OG Warhammer. That's what I used to play. Okay, their basic swamp just came into play flaming. Did you see that? That makes no... Oh, is it a style? I don't know. These are also real printings, right? I don't know what's going on. No. Should I do this now? Let's pass. Maybe they thought I was going to explode them there. This gives the haste. They're going all in. Eat the Gix, father, here. And then we take whatever else they've got. They're down to 2 cards, and I'm only taking my first damage now, so I don't feel too badly about this. Lockdown's gonna clean it all up. I just need to find a second white source. Maybe I should have ill-timed first there. Yeah, should have ill-timed first. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Could have played the Rafine's Tower this turn, and then Lockdown next turn. Oh, I'm such an idiot. No. Okay. Whoops. I can cycle Migration and get a white source here, but that's a little bit awkward. Shouldn't have played my land. Sigmar's Fantasy, Blood Angels are 40k. Yeah, Blood Angels are 40k. Yeah. Trophy? Orcs in, yeah. Trophy. Assassin's Trophy, you mean. Yeah, yeah. Let's do this. Get white. Lock it down. Right. Niv-Mizzet should be pretty good here. Last card is Under DZ. Nice. Bouncing their corpses. Pretty lucky draw there. So I can go Niv into Trophy. No, I need an untapped land. Atraxa. I guess I'll do this, but I don't love it. I do not love this. Next turn we have Atraxa, though. That's pretty good. Let's hope they don't have a sacrifice effect here. Duress. You can have it. Okay. Yeah. As soon as I find Leyline Plains, I think it's dead. It's over. Nice. All right. Live smack in the middle of 2 million acres of woods. Wow. What's PA? Pennsylvania? No. What is PA? Pennsylvania or something? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I've never lived in a rural area. I grew up in a city of 700,000, 750 or whatever Winnipeg was. Not a huge city. But then I moved to Asia and I lived in cities of 20 million people. And for me, going from a small city to a massive metropolis like that was just like, oh my God, this is awesome. I don't know what it was about the city. And I was in my 20s. So for me, it was just like, you know, the convenience of just everything and huge musical acts and concerts and just crazy shit happening all the time. Like, not like people getting in like crazy shit, like, you know, I don't know, some TikTok video, but I mean like big musical acts would come there. I could go see Jay-Z or some huge, I don't know, back in those days was huge, and they would never come to Winnipeg. You know, I remember having to drive all the way to Minneapolis to see Green Day, or we drove to Detroit one time to see the Up in Smoke tour with Snoop and Dr. Dre and all that shit way back, like the first one they did. And my hometown, Winnipeg, would never have that. And then I went to Seoul and Tokyo and like places where it was just like, it just felt like everything was happening. It never sleeps. The city never sleeps. You can just go and everything's open and there's like a million places, so many options for everything. I love that. So I don't know, I'm a city person. Now that I'm a bit older, I can totally appreciate the country. I mean, the pollution, that's eventually why we moved back here, was the pollution. But yeah, that kind of stuff, you know, you start to appreciate that a bit more and you're like, this isn't worth it. I love the convenience, but I don't want to live in a place where the air is killing me and I can see it. Like you can see the haze, there's warnings for pollution. You can't go out today. If you're a pregnant woman, if you're a young child, whatever, don't leave the house today. It's like that kind of stuff in Seoul was like all the time. It was getting so bad that We wanted to move back. We were just like, that's it, no more. But grow your own food, nice. Yeah, 1 million people cover 5 counties. Yeah, but again, I don't know how big a county is. Like how big. I know I don't even know how big Pennsylvania is, but it's interesting. Yeah, I get it though. It's very it's rural. Yeah, I get it. Grow your own food, nice. Nice. That's cool, Jinx. Yeah, it's a very different life. You know, I like the city. I like the you know, the like all the stuff, especially the technological differences, the convenience, all that stuff. I don't know. I appreciate that. But again, I didn't have the upbringing you had. Maybe, you know, I can totally understand appreciating nature a lot more if you grew up around that and your family's, you know, and your family's family, like your mom's mom and your grandparents and yeah, generations and stuff have lived there. Kind of interesting. Very different from my life, but very cool. I love hearing about that stuff, especially if it's different from what I'm used to. It's interesting. Looking for somebody to raid here. Let's go find somebody new. I've raided all these people a million times. Let me give somebody new some love. I raided Jabba Jabber already. You see, lots of people playing MTGO. Yeah, because MH3, a lot of people are playing MTGO. Trying to find someone. Magic Monday's ranked. There we go. Modern Horizons 3 drafting. Let's give him some love. It's Shawname. I think that's their name. Go give them some love. Followers only, chat. Okay, well, I'm gonna rate him anyway, but I recommend not enabling that. Especially if you want people to follow and raid you and stuff. I normally don't raid people who have follower only mode on, but I will make an exception here. Let's give them some love. There we go. I have to follow in order to chat here, so I will, and then I'll spam that message. You guys can either copy and paste that, give him a follow, give him some love, and spam some emotes in his channel. But I'll be back soon. And Jinx, yeah, super interesting. That's, yeah, military showed me convenience, yeah. Country calls you back, yeah. I know what my food eats. Nice. Yeah, that's fair. You know, it's funny. I think a lot of, yeah, I wonder. I don't know, like, you go out and see the world, but then, yeah, like, your upbringing still stays with you. It's like me, like, just not living in the country. I could just never imagine living in the country. I think I would die of boredom. But now with the again, the internet, like, I don't even, it depends where you live. Some people in the country that I know, even in Manitoba, in Winnipeg, the province that I'm in Canada, or that I grew up in, there were people with like no internet. It was crazy. But anyway, let's talk tomorrow. I'll be back for more action. I will see you there. Have a great evening. Peace.